Listen, if you're watching this, you might not like what I'm about to say. And it might not sound good, but you gotta listen. You gotta listen to understand. And also don't hear what I'm not saying. But listen, if you're going through something in life, you're going through trials and tribulations, you're going through the tough battles in life. I want you to know this. Good. It's good that you're going through these trials and tribulations. It's good that you're not having a good life right now. It's good that you feel like you can't get through it. All these things are good. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise either. Because you have to understand that pain is good. See, usually you don't realize it in the moment, but everybody needs pain to change. Growth requires pain. When you in the gym, when you lifting these weights, you're not going to get those gains if you don't have that pain. How can you go from benching 180 to 225 to 250 to 275 if you don't get that pain? If you don't go through those days of suffering, those days where you feel like you can't do it. So listen, gang, everything that you're going through in life is good. Because who changes, realize this, like think about it like this, who changes when somebody's just trying to tell them something good? When you might have a friend or something like that, and you know you're trying to lead them down a path of righteousness, you're trying to like uplift them, but certain times it's a certain season for people as well. You know what I'm saying? They might not get it at that point in time, but they need to go through something. This is why the Bible says to pray. I heard Philip Anthony Mitchell, I was listening to him one time, and he was like, sometimes you have to pray people into the wicked one. Sometimes you have to pray to allow something to happen to them. Now, I'm not saying that, cause bodily harm or something like that. But sometimes you have to just let them go. Let these people suffer, because suffering is going to allow them to change. Think about it, bro. Think about this, bro. Let's say, and I always use relationships as an example, but I'm going to give a couple examples. Let's say you in a relationship. You might have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and they comfortable. They feel cool. They feel good. They feel content where they at. And you want them to change. Why would they change if they feel comfortable? You're doing everything right. You're doing everything they want you to do. So what's the need to change? Nobody changes if they feel good. It's only when they feel bad. It's only when they lose you. It's only when you lose them when they decide to change. If you at a certain job, you know that you ain't making enough money. You know that the life that you live ain't good, but you comfortable. You comfortable working those hours. You comfortable having a little bit of money left over. So that's the life that you're gonna live. You comfortable until something happens, until that car breakdown, until you lose that, until you get evicted, until something bad happens. That's when you say, you know what, enough is enough. I can't do it no more. So everything requires pain. Nothing good comes in life without that pain, without that struggle. So whatever you're going through in life, good. Embrace it though. That's the most important thing. Always embrace the struggle, because it only goes up from there. But you have to learn the lesson though, because if you don't learn the lesson, you're going to continue to go through the same thing over and over again. This is why God puts you in certain scenarios and positions to where you will realize that, like, why does this keep happening to me? Why am I keep going through the same thing? Well, look within. Stop looking at outwardly things and look within. Say, look in the mirror and say, why am I going through this? Maybe you need to meditate or something. Just maybe you need to sit by yourself and say, self, what am I doing wrong? But you got to look within, bro. You got to stop looking outwardly and realize that certain things need to happen. Certain things have to happen. And realize that God He's already set it up for you. Certain things in your life, they need to take place. They need to manifest in order for you to grow, in order for you to evolve. But if you're going through something good, including me. This is not exempt towards me either. If I'm going through something, good. Because listen, every time I go through something, it made me better. It made me understand a lot things a lot more. It gives me more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So I'm learning to embrace the struggles. I'm learning to embrace the pains. I'm learning to look at the good within the situation. I'm learning to say, you know what, self, everything is going to be good because I get to live to see another day. I get to live to grow. I get to live to evolve. I get to live to redeem myself. And you'll realize you become more humble in those situations. But you got to stop crying about the things, man. So if you're going through something, good, bro. And that's all I got for this video. I love y'all. I hope y'all doing well. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.